If we're not at a Disney park, we're dreaming about being there, and a cup of Joffrey's Coffee Disney Blend helps. But what about when you're at a Disney park? The Joffrey's Disney Kiosk and Restaurant Locator will make sure you never miss out. Whether it's a cool drink on a hot summer vacation or a great cup of coffee at a Disney signature restaurant, Joffrey's has you covered. Check it out at joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To our new passengers, aloha and welcome aboard.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott. Insert awkward pause here. And go. And you can,
I should go. I should go now.
You should go now.
I'm not used to doing this.
I know you're not. You're way out of practice.
I am way out of practice. Hey everybody. Bob Collar here. Hello.
Hey.
How's everybody doing?
Who let you in?
the guard at the front gate by the fountain.
That's right.
When did you put a guard in?
I've had to hire security detail.
Gee,
a lot has happened since you've been gone, my friend.
I like the fact that I no idea who I was, none whatsoever.
Hey, the guard. Yeah, well, the guard. It's hard to find good guards.
I saw a picture of my face in the booth. Kind of a line through it, circle. I don't know what that meant.
It was supposed to be to let you in. Apparently, I thought it was to keep you out.
Oh, a little miscommunication there.
Hard to believe I would do that. Anyway.
Okay.
It's Tim.
Anyway, I snuck in.
You snuck in.
Under the razor wire and electric fence. Swam through the fountain.
And now you're in World Showcase.
And here we are.
This is episode 680. 680.
680.
Of ResortLoop.com.
680 shows. I've done like 12 of them. So
stop it.
That's not bad.
Stop it.
It's not bad. I'm like Johnny Carson. Just show up whenever. That's how he kind of did it.
You're coming out from behind the curtain?
Swinging my golf clubs. And away we go. Tim?
Yes.
What are we going to talk about today?
Well, we're going to talk about some things, but I thought we'd kick off the show. Our good friend Jeremy Hunt sent me a message a while ago. He wanted to talk about menus. Strangely enough. About Epcot Food and Wine 2019. I said, we'll see. No, I'm kidding. But I've been putting it off until hopefully you could come on the show to do menus, because that's one of our things is these menus.
He was trying to smoke me out.
Like a salmon.
As soon as he throws in menus, he won't be able to help himself.
Right. Or understand the words.
Menus.
Or understand the pronunciations of these words.
Listen.
Put the finger down. Put the finger down.
I know how to pronounce some words.
Some words, yes, you do.
We've talked about this on the show many times. It's mayonnaise.
Aioli, yes, it is.
Words. Don't make up words.
Right.
To confuse people.
Exactly. I'm sure we'll get into that.
It's just mayonnaise.
It's just expensive mayonnaise.
Quinoa. What's quinoa?
It's quinoa.
Just say rice. Just say rice. Isn't that what it is?
Oh, kind of, sort of.
Close.
Yeah, whatever.
See?
Yeah.
All right.
Should we start?
Go ahead. I thought we started.
We sort of did. But these are the 2019 menus from this year's. Strangely enough, it's also 2019.
That's good.
How far are we into the show? We haven't even mentioned.
This just goes to show this is not an best of. This is actually 2019's food and wine Epcot International Food and Wine Festival.
You know, it's international because the whole thing's in Florida.
But that's right. That's right. By the way, these brought to you by our good pals over at the DisneyFoodBlog.com.
Yes, absolutely.
So, go ahead, Tim.
Everything has
Go
been
ahead.
compiled for us. We simply need to be able to pronounce it.
We won't be able to do that.
No, I know. Oh, is it worth a shot? We're going to start at Active Eats. The Active Eats booth. They're starting with a loaded macaroni and cheese with Nuesque's pepper bacon, cheddar, and leeks. That's $5.20. Now, this is a fancy word for macaroni and cheese, bacon, and cheese.
Right.
And onions. Leeks, just a kind of another word for a different kind of onion. So don't let that sway you.
Leeks.
That reminds me, I should have done something before the show. Anyway, keep going.
Leeks. Isn't that like those potato chips that they used to have? You would leak if you ate them. What was on that stuff?
Olestra. That was fantastic stuff.
Olestra. Ooh. By the way, Earth Eats is over to the right, just past the land pavilion. Kind of over there, over by Journey into the Imagination, over in that area. It's not over. I thought it was supposed to just be around, the World Showcase, but no.
They've been expanding and stretching things like they were a disease, reaching out across the World Showcase and Future World, which won't be Future World.
What is this Verlasso salmon? What's that all about? What's Verlasso salmon?
I don't know. It's got a trademark thing by it, so it's probably a brand name salmon.
Mm-hmm,
This features your favorite thing, the Uncle Ben's quinoa and Ancient Grains melody. Wheat. Grains. I can tell you the last time I wanted to go to Florida and have just a little bowl of grains. Crushed avocado and sherry vinegar, $5.75.
I'm looking at a picture of it.
Yes.
It doesn't look too bad if you're into that kind of stuff.
How could you not be?
It looks healthy at least.
You'll take healthy. You'll take healthy.
No.
And we'll finish up the food there with a fruit and nut energy snack. It's apricots, almonds, pecans. This is trail mix.
It's trail mix.
It's just trail mix
for $4.
$4 trail mix.
It is. It literally is. Apricots, almonds, pecans, coconut puff rice, chocolate chips. Insert M&Ms instead of chocolate chips. You get trail mix. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and it looks like a rice cake, actually. But anyway,
let me tell you something.
Yes,
I might do the loaded macaroni and cheese. I ain't gonna lie. That didn't look too bad.
No,
but I'm going to Africa. This is the one I.
You're
want
like Toto.
Here.
Go ahead.
I want the Kenyan coffee barbecue beef tenderloin.
Oh, so many
with
words in there.
Sweet potato and corn melee pap. Whatever that is.
Oh, I don't.
And kachumbari slaw. That looks good.
That does look good. I got to be honest with that one too. I'm all about that.
I'm just saying that looks like that would fill you up just a bit.
Do you think that's worth a trip to Africa?
For $5.75.
It's not bad.
Well, Disney's Africa, yeah. This I will not eat. Spicy Kenyan vegan githeri. I just got to say, just yesterday, I was thinking I could go for a good githeri.
It's so hard to find it well cooked.
That better mean vegan beef. That's what githeri better translate to.
Right.
With white beans, pigeon peas.
Oh, I don't want to know what part of the pigeon is the pea.
New York City, that's a whole different thing. Pigeon peas everywhere.
Oh, my.
Curry rice pilaf and some more kachumbari slaw for $4.50.
All the slaw must go.
Get that slaw out of here. Piri skewered shrimp with citrus scented couscous.
Oh, ooh, like a
not citrus flavored.
No,
citrus scented.
Well, that could be from like Pledge. It could be probably from Febreze, Carpet Fresh. I don't know what they're spraying in there.
Just spray it right on there. That's all I'm saying.
There you go.
Can I just say?
Use it like Pam. Go ahead.
I understand people want to be healthy. I'd like to be healthy. I ain't gonna lie. I can't. I just can't do it. Can't do it because I like to eat. I'm just going to say this. I'm looking at the spicy Kenyan vegan githeri.
Yes.
No. No.
No. Oh my goodness.
Post a picture of that, and I want to hear what everybody else has to say about it.
Of the githeri.
The skewered shrimp looks good though. Anywho, and then hey, this I kind of like this though. You can get a wine flight.
Nice.
You know, and some good some Tusker lager. A little pricey. I got $6.50 for a wine flight. It's a little. I don't know. I guess it's not bad. That's not bad.
I guess it depends on how many planes are on that flight. How many seats are on that flight?
If you're flying the plane, Ben, don't be. No wine flight for you.
Ben's been called out.
Just saying. He posted a great picture, by the way.
I was just going to bring that up.
LooperNation Live of
the Galaxy's Edge
an
plane.
Airplane. Did you see that?
I did see it.
Man. Go check that out over at LooperNation Live. Just saying. All right, what else we got?
All right, we're going over to the Alps. Everything's so mentholated. No, I'm kidding. A warm raclette Swiss cheese with baby potatoes, cornichons, and a baguette. That's $5.
Corn Icons.
Is that
It's corn Icons.
Is it cornucopia? Because bad things happen there. I've seen the movies. Don't go to the cornucopia. It's always a trap.
No.
It's a trap.
No.
It's a trap.
Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
I'm looking at this warm raclette Swiss cheese and baby potatoes.
Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah.
Nope. Again. Mm-hmm. Nope. Is that a pickle peeking out the top of that thing? What is that? Anyway, look.
It doesn't look appetizing.
Come on.
It's a little bit of a mess. It's a little bit of a mess.
I like the venison stew though.
Oh, with crushed potatoes.
That's hearty.
I can't say I've ever had potatoes crushed. I've had them mashed. I've had them whipped. I've had them diced. I've never had them crushed. Sounds kind of cruel. Does that mean they're like with a little turtle?
That's a whole other show you're talking there now.
I suppose it is.
Whole other show.
Oh my goodness. And the dessert apparently is a blueberry and almond. That sounds like I'm going to pronounce this like you. Frangipane tart with a creme fraiche cream.
Wow.
And blue diamond almonds. I knew everything but the fraganapi.
What? Hey.
Fraganapi.
Careful.
Frangipane. I'm throwing in letters that don't exist. It's a tart with. I did say creme fraiche right though, and I managed blue diamond almonds.
How do you know tart, but you don't know the rest of it?
Yeah, because I'm familiar with the dad, Pop.
Man, I hope nobody rewinds that and plays that back slowly.
Or quickly.
That could get us in trouble.
Where are you at?
I'm going down to Australia. I love Australia.
Yeah, you do. You were just saying that the other day.
We're going to throw some shrimp on the Barbie. Why does everybody say that? They don't always have shrimp on on a barbecue. But that's what they say.
That's what Paul Hogan said. I think it was Paul Hogan. Anyway.
I'm sorry. That was insensitive of me. I was generalizing.
You just insulted
all of Australia.
The entire island of Australia.
I apologize to all our friends from Australia. Now let me read what they actually have.
Okay.
That was a cheap shot. What they actually have is grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp on the Barbie.
Oh, very nice.
With pineapple, pepper, onion, and snap peas.
Nice.
Roasted lamb chop. I could go for some of that. With sweet potato puree, bushberry pea salad, and pistachio pomegranate gremolata. Is that right? Gremolata?
I'll give it to you.
Gremolata. And then they got the deconstructed pavlova. That's when you start to salivate when you see it. With pastry cream, citrus macerated berries.
What did those berries do to deserve that?
Macerated them. And lemon myrtle meringue.
Oh, like the beach.
I got to see what that looks like.
Let's go look.
That sounds pretty good. I ain't going to lie.
So far, you've not lied at all this show.
No, not at all. That does. I like that shrimp looks good.
That looks
Although
fantastic.
I'm not a shrimp guy, that
You're
looks
not.
pretty good.
I'm not a lamb guy myself.
The lamb looks a little small.
Yeah.
It looks a little small. I ain't gonna lie. The picture. Listen. The picture shows a woman holding it,
Yes,
and her thumb is larger than the lamb chop.
that's true.
So,
The meat looks out of proportion to her hand.
that I'm a little concerned about. That's a snack. I get it. That's it's just supposed to be a snack. But for almost $8.
I'll be honest though, with this
$8.
I like the color of her nail polish. I'll be honest, that looks pretty good.
That is pretty.
Yeah,
I'll give
thank
you
you.
that. I'll give you that. And deconstructed pavlova. All it is it's like a pudding and some fruit on top of it.
With a little whipped cream or something on top of that.
Something.
All right.
And we're flying with wine in Australia as well.
That's a lot of people's favorite airlines.
All right, where are you off to?
I want to go to Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Our friends to the north. I can pretty much say that from anywhere, I think. But we're safe.
We're from Northeast Ohio. Most
Right.
of our friends are south. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we got the international body of water between us, Lake Erie.
It is. It's cut right in the middle.
Right
They
in the
get
middle.
half, we get half.
I heard a comedian once. He nailed it. Why shouldn't it should be called Lake Awesome, so people want to go. Food, the world famous Canadian cheddar cheese and bacon soup, which you've seen on the Resort Loop recipe box.
Ooh.
Followed by everyone else's favorite, the Le Cellier wild mushroom beef filet mignon with a truffle butter sauce.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, I will.
I'm looking at that cheddar cheese soup.
How does it look?
So it takes me back
Like
to
Eddie
when
Money.
we made that. Well, when you made it, I just helped.
You ate it.
I did eat it.
It was good.
It was good. That filet mignon looks good,
That looks pretty good too.
but I'm going to need to see that woman's thumb next to it.
Exactly.
I want to see how big this thing is.
I don't know. It looks like it could be maybe a little overcooked, honestly, just looking at it. But I don't know. I'm not there.
Those are the mushrooms. Those are the mushrooms over top.
I know what the mushrooms are.
Well, it looks fine.
You know what?
What are
You know-
talking about?
These mushrooms remind me of you because you're a fun guy. Oh, brother.
Crickets.
I'll live with that.
Crickets.
All right, where are you going?
I'm going to go to a place called the Cheese Studio.
Oh,
I'm not sure where the Cheese Studio is. I'm trying to see. Oh, the Cheese Studio. It's over by Journey to Imagination, into Imagination as well. Apparently, that's all I can get to is this Journey to Imagination.
you're allowed the other part of the park. You don't need a park hopper to go to World Showcase. You know that.
Oh, you don't? Did they change that? Anyway, nobody tells me anything.
no.
I should have asked the guard at the front, but he
Right.
wouldn't let me in. The braised beef stroganoff with tiny egg noodles, wild mushrooms, and boursin garlic.
Sure.
Okay, and fine herbs cheese sauce.
Herb's in there?
Herb
Herb made
is
some
in
sauce.
that with the cheese sauce.
Oh, I love Herb.
Now it sounds better than it looks, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go with the beef stroganoff. They also have a black pepper boursin souffle with fig marmalade.
All right, a souffle made with cheese. All right.
Okay. And maple bourbon cheesecake with maple bourbon cream, caramel, and pecan crunch.
Now that looks good.
I'll take 10, please. Man, I will take that every day.
And apparently you can follow up with a blueberry sparkling wine.
Ooh,
Right.
fancy. Very fancy. All righty. Where are you off to?
To China.
To China.
You can get the Wuxi.
Mulan. Are you looking forward to the new Mulan movie coming out?
No.
I am. I'm looking forward to that one.
No, actually, Mulan, that does look like it'll be more interesting than some of the other remakes.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, had to be said.
Can I rant now?
Do you want to rant now?
Rant?
You can rant.
Lady and the Tramp? Really? And that's all I'm going to say about that.
That was a short rant.
Because if I go longer, that's the whole show.
This is 2 shows if you go longer.
Too long.
All right. Speaking of Mulan, let's go to China.
Okie dokie.
Where you can get the Wuxi spare ribs. I'm not sure what makes them Wuxi, but I'm not here to judge. I'm looking at a picture.
I don't even know what that is.
They look. They don't look good to me, actually. Those ribs. Maybe they taste fantastic. Chicken dumplings with Chinese slaw.
All right.
You get a mala chicken with a shrimp bao bun. And a black pepper shrimp with garlic noodles. Let's see. I think the winner here, I'm going to say, is the black pepper shrimp with the garlic noodles. Just going by the pictures.
All right.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
I agree. I'll go with that. Yeah. What else they got? They got anything to drink over there? What I got over there to drink?
They got a mango bubble tea. Yeah, I don't know. A jasmine draft beer. Why is Jasmine, first of all, serving things in China?
Yeah, really, right?
She should be over in Morocco. If she's going to be anywhere. The Happy Peach, a peach liqueur with dark rum. Kung Fu Punch. Everybody was Kung Fu drinking. With vodka, triple sec, mango syrup, and orange juice. And apparently the year of the piggy.
Okay.
I don't normally get this kind of thing, but I might get it just to say that to somebody out loud at Epcot. The year of the piggy, which has light rum, triple sec, a lychee syrup, lime juice, and Sprite. Year of the piggy.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not that. None of it. None of it.
Yeah.
Hey, if you like seafood.
And who doesn't, unless you're allergic.
Okay. That was a long pause.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, if you're allergic to any type of shellfish, I'd stay away from Coastal Eats. Don't go to Coastal Eats. Which, again, I don't know why. Everyone I pick, it's over by Journey to Imagination. I don't know why. I'm not doing this on purpose, I swear. It's got lump crab cake with Napa cabbage slaw and avocado lemongrass cream.
Okay.
Which looks pretty good if you're into crab cake. They got a baked shrimp and scallop scampi dip with sourdough baguette. I'm sorry, baguette beignet.
A beignet!
Beignets for everyone. Baguettes. And they also have a Pacifico True Striped Bass Tostada with slaw and fire roasted tomatillo sauce.
Yeah.
Tomato sauce. Just say tomato sauce.
Well, they're usually little green things. But anyway, apparently it's the year of slaw at Food and Wine. Lots of slaw.
Yeah. A lot of slaw. Those all look actually pretty good. Pretty good.
They don't look too bad.
The baked shrimp scampi dip with sourdough baguette. That might fill you up. You know, any kind you do to breads, it's going to fill you up.
I will say they have a short... they have a mule beer there, if you've seen it in the picture, and apparently this was a different day because the thumbnail is now like black.
Ooh, yeah.
I hope it doesn't fall off.
It was an angry day at Epcot.
Oh my gosh.
All right, what else?
This is brand new this year. I'm very excited about this one because who doesn't like donuts? This is the donut box.
The donut box.
It's opening October 1st. Not a whole lot of food here because it's just donuts, but the sweet corn fritter with a Fresno and a red pepper jelly. And the other offering is a strawberry dusted yeast donut hole.
What? It's
Yes.
a smoothie.
It's a smoothie.
They shoved it on the straw.
Oh, that's in the beverage. Yeah. Yes.
A smoothie.
A smoothie. It's like you can get it in a smoothie. Yeah, but they're shown there on the smoothie. You can get them individually, or you can get them on your strawberry dusted donut holes with the smoothie. And the smoothie is actually a strawberry smoothie made with Blue Diamond Almond Breeze almond milk. It's non-alcoholic because apparently almonds don't have alcohol naturally.
How do you milk an almond?
You can milk anything. Bob.
Okay. All right. So you say.
It's just a matter of how hard you press.
Can I just say this?
I hope you do.
The black and white coffee cocktail garnished with a fresh yeast donut with chocolate espresso bean crumbles should be against the law.
Why should it be against the law?
Have you seen this thing?
I don't see a picture of it. Is it there? I'm looking.
Stop it. Have you seen this thing?
No, tell me about it. Describe
It's
it.
a giant donut around a drink that tastes like a donut.
Oh, I did see it there. Yes. I saw the donut. I didn't see the drink.
Come on. That either one of two things is going to happen. You are just going to pass out after eating this thing right on the pavement, right at Epcot. You're just going to take a nap right there. Or you will hit every ride in Epcot in record time, completely blowing out Len Testa's algorithm.
There you go.
Man.
I need more sugar in my mornings.
Jeez, oh man.
Gotta get this with a bowl of Fruit Loops.
Or you'll do both. You'll spin around the entire World Showcase, and then you're just going to collapse and crash. The sugar rush will end. Done.
World Showcase collapses on you. You've caused a black hole. Are you happy now? You ruined Epcot for everybody.
Just because you wanted a black and white coffee cocktail garnished with a fresh yeast donut. Way to go.
Good for you.
Oh man, we got to have something good. We got to have something good after that.
Yes, we do.
So I'm going to go over to flavors from fire.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. This is going to be awesome.
Okay.
I want this. I want all of this. This is what you get. You're going to get a steakhouse blended burger, blended beef and mushroom slider with brie cheese fondue, arugula, and truffle and blue cheese potato chip on a brioche bun.
That's a lot of words.
$5.25.
How big could this thing be? You read like 700 words for that one item, and it's $5.
I know, right? Again, stop making up words. Here's what it is.
It's a mushroom burger.
It's a burger with mushrooms, cheese, and potato chips.
There you go.
That's what you're getting.
Hamburger and chips.
Hamburger and chips with mushrooms on it.
Oh.
You can also get the smoked corned beef with crispy potatoes, cheese curds, pickled onions, and beer cheese fondue.
Nice.
A charred chimchimmery skirt steak on a smoked corn cake with pickled vegetable slaw and cilantro aioli.
Mayo.
Thank you. Top it off with a chocolate picante, dark chocolate mousse with cayenne pepper, paprika, and mango lime compote.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about that steakhouse burger. Doesn't look too bad. Again, I need a thumb for reference, but I didn't see it.
Exactly.
Looks pretty good. The smoked corned beef, I'm not so sure that there's a whole lot there. I'm seeing like 6 potato chips and a little bit of corned beef thrown on top of that thing. The chimchimmery looks good though.
Isn't that from Mary Poppins?
I don't, it doesn't look like Mary Poppins skirt. So I don't know where they're getting that from.
Chimchimmery. I'm sorry.
But it's maybe it's the Mary Poppins remake.
That could be.
Know.
That could be.
I don't know. The chocolate picante.
I will say, if you could start to get heart pain during this test, food, you probably want to have them take you to the aioli clinic. Did you really say that? I did.
You really said it.
I'm amused. I don't know if anybody else has found it amusing or they turned us off a long time ago. Oh, anyway. Sorry. Just came to me.
I got all scratched up crawling under that razor wire for this. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, you did. Next time I'll hold the mail.
At any rate, you can top all that off with a swine brine featuring Jim Beam bourbon,
Okay.
which I'm all about that, but it's $9.50, and I'm way too cheap to spend that kind of money.
All right. We better skip some of these countries. My goodness.
Yeah, what?
You want to go down?
Go ahead.
I'm going to go down to Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Because, France has French food, Germany has German food, Hawaii has American food because, they're part of the United States. A Kahlua pork slider with a sweet and sour dole pineapple chutney. Hey, and here they call it spicy mayonnaise. Props to Hawaii.
What? All right, Hawaii. You rock.
You can tell they're part of America because they said mayonnaise. You can also get a grilled tuna tataki. I don't know what I said there, but...
Wait a minute. On that pork slider?
Yes.
Is that one of those King Hawaiian biscuits?
I hope so.
The King Hawaiian biscuits? That's as big as that thing is.
First of all, I love the King's Hawaiian bread. That's exactly what that is.
That is good. That is some good stuff. Yeah.
Now I want to go to the store and get those.
Yeah.
Oh, you can also get anyway, grilled tuna tataki.
Watch again. Watch careful.
Yeah, I don't remember when I said it, so I'm not going to edit it out. With seaweed salad and pickled cucumbers with a wasabi cream. I'm not a big fan of the wasabi necessarily, but we'll see. A teriyaki glazed spam, hash with potatoes, peppers and onions, and a spicy mayonnaise. The picture looks fantastic.
It does. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll go get some spam when we're done here. Passion fruit cheesecake with toasted macadamia nuts. I do love macadamia nuts. And you can follow all that up with sparkling pineapple wine.
I'll have some of that.
Yeah,
I'll have some of that, please.
Pour that over your Dole Whip. And there you go.
All right. I'm taking us. We're going to stay in the islands. We're going to go to the islands of the Caribbean.
Nice.
Not the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Arr!
Captain Ron.
Get lost with
By the way,
directions. Yes.
By the way, I know I haven't been around a lot, but I still got to deal with this guy every day.
I was going to point that out at some point. It's not like I haven't seen you.
Just yesterday, you dropped a Captain Ron quote on me.
Well, which one was that? I'm sure I did.
I can't remember now. I've learned to block it out. After just walk away. Anyway, if we're going to go to the islands of the Caribbean, we're gonna have a little ropa veja empanada with tomato aioli.
Oh,
how's that look? Let me see how that looks. I'm not so sure about that one. Ooh, that looks good. Oh no, wait, that's the other one. No, that's the jerk spice chicken.
Oh, I love jerk.
Roasted sweet plantain salad and mango chutney yogurt. Does a plantain taste okay? I don't think I've ever had a plantain.
I think I've had them. They're like from the banana family.
Well, I know that.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Do they taste like a banana?
No.
I said, how do they taste? Okay,
they're okay.
From the banana.
I know I've had them.
So they taste like a banana.
No. Lots of food can taste good and not taste like a banana. Apples are fantastic. Nothing like a banana.
They're not from the banana family.
Hey, I don't know who married who. They might be part of the banana family by now. We're doing crazy things with DNA. Have you not seen Jurassic Park?
Yeah, I know.
Or Jurassic World? I don't know.
We're not here to judge.
It's just what we do.
That empanada looks fantastic.
That does look
actually. Good. That looks pretty good. Here's how I'm judging these. By the way,
yes.
All of those little paper baskets that they're giving you,
yes,
they're all the same size.
Yeah, they're all like 2 inches probably.
Right, but that empanada fills the whole thing, so I'm happy with that. I feel like I'm getting something with that.
That's right. I'm a good judge of about 2 inches, so that's about what that is.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whatever your reference is, that's fine.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's go. Where else are we going? Let me see. Hang on. We're at the islands. I got to find out. A frozen mojito? That's it? That's all you're going to give me? Caribbean white sangria? Red striped lager? Come on. Let's get exciting. It's the islands.
Right.
Here's my rum.
Oh.
Anyway, go ahead.
I'm going to drop down a little bit here to the refreshment outpost. And do you know why? Because apparently something refreshing is a Nigerian meat pie.
Because nothing cools you down like a chunk of meat.
That's right. Wrapped in a pastry shell.
Well, it actually says beef. They punch beef into the side of the thing. Do you see that?
I see it there. It looks like a folded over Morton's pot pie.
Just in case you're not sure what's in a meat pie.
First of all, it says meat pie. It does not say beef pie.
Beef.
Eat at your own word. Eat at your own
risk.
There you go. Oh, my gosh.
Alrighty.
And then let's see. Beverages. They have a Savannah smoothie with coconut milk, agave, and an Amarula cream liqueur.
Ooh.
That actually looks quite refreshing. It's almost like a little chocolate malt.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. I'm going to jump down to the, this is the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, correct?
It's right there on the logo. Yep.
That's what it says. I'm going to go to the Wine and Dine Studio.
This is your second studio today.
I know. I'm park hopping, apparently. They should just, it looks like they do keep this open all the time. This is, you can get the seared scallops, truffled celery root puree, Brussels sprouts, and wild mushrooms. Butternut squash ravioli, which is very good, by the way.
Okay.
With brown butter vinaigrette, Parmesan cheese, and pumpkin seeds.
Ooh.
That sounds really good.
That sounds autumn-like.
Trio of artisan cheeses. What kind of artisan cheeses do you get, Tim?
Let me see. You're going to tell me. Go ahead and tell me.
Gorgonzola.
Yes. Blue cheese.
With cow and sheep's milk.
Whatever.
I didn't think you could combine those. Doesn't that cause like a toxic? Oh no, that's bleach and ammonia. Never mind.
I thought you were going to make different blood types. You can't mix those either. But yeah, go ahead.
Artigiano aged balsamic chipotle and onion.
Spicy French onion cheese.
Okay. And Italaco.
Yeah.
Italian cheese.
It's probably a craft single. I'm really not sure about that one.
Top it off with a artist palette of wine and cheese, a trio of artisan cheeses paired with Rieta Chardonnay, Rainstorm Silver Linings Pinot Noir Rosé, I should say, and Spellbound Petite Syrah.
Careful, my phone will go off.
Syrah? Tell me what Syrah means. The butternut squash looks delicious. The seared scallops look delicious.
Yes.
The trio of artisan cheeses looks like you're going to want to go to Wendy's afterwards. But throw in the wines, you won't even remember you didn't get to eat anything.
There you go.
There you go.
Those look like, those might be like shot glasses of wines. I can't tell.
I think
I need a thumb.
Right?
I need a thumbnail in there somewhere.
That one's, and again, shockingly, over by Journey into the Imagination. Wine and Dine Studio. All right, where are you going?
I think it's time for both of us to drop down to the Joffrey's Coffee and Tea coffee carts.
What?
I know.
Where are those? Where?
They're everywhere.
I know they are.
And they're all of them. And if you look off, before I'm even reading, I'm looking at these going, I should have got one of these before the show. Oh, let's see. They have, I lost my place when I was looking. The American Adventure. There they are serving the Whiskey Adventure with frozen lemonade and a Fireball cinnamon whiskey.
Ooh.
That's a fall drink. There, it keeps you warm.
That is not for the kids.
No.
None of these are for you kids.
No. You just say you want a hot chocolate.
Go outside and play. Let mom and dad finish listening to the show.
Go swimming in that lagoon right over there.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that. That's not endorsed by anybody.
All right.
Go in the American Adventure.
This in a long time.
Good.
The opinions of Tim Scott are not necessarily those of ResortLoop.com. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to need you to record that for me, by the way. Canada, I'm going to need a citrus sunrise. This is a frozen orange and pineapple juice with Grand Marnier.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I got to see what these things look like.
I know.
They sound delish.
They sound delish, and they look delish. Exactly.
They're using their nitro cold brews. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So what else they got? That was at the Canada.
That was Canada.
Citrus Sunrise.
Over by the Odyssey, they got the Chaiquila, which is a chai tea with the Avion Espresso Tequila. And,
by the way, Chris DeMezzo.
Love Chris.
He brewed up some chai tea when we were down there for the last. Do you remember that when the Joffrey's invited us down?
Yes,
he brewed that up just for you and I. You remember how incredibly good that chai tea was? Ridiculous.
It was fantastic.
Ridiculous how good that is. So throw in a little bit of tequila on top of that. Man, that's got to be good.
But they're not done yet because over at Future World East.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. The Acai Surprise, although sometimes it's called acai, but it's a frozen wild berry and acai topped with Grey Goose vodka. The top shelf stuff.
That is the top shelf stuff, and that's got to be good too. By the way, everybody, did you mark on today's date because he mispronounced a word there? I'm just saying.
How should I pronounce that?
He caught himself afterwards.
How should I have pronounced it?
Sometimes pronounced acai. The acai.
Yeah, I tried to cover. I covered it both ways.
You are my frangipane peach tart that you can get at Summerfest, wherever that is. No, that just doesn't look all that good.
Yeah.
It looks like you can just toss that in, run one quick, done. Done. Yeah. I'm just saying, it's $4.50.
Yeah.
I better get a few bites out of something if I'm paying $4.50. I want a pretzel where I gotta chew on that thing. I don't know. That's over at Summerfest. Anyway,
yes,
a lot of stuff to partake, and we just scratched the surface. We didn't go because it'd be 6 hours long. Nobody wants to hear that.
Not for 6 hours.
Oh, nobody wants to hear that
in a row.
Well, I'm ready to eat.
Is it dinner time? It might be dinner time.
It is almost dinner time. Is it?
Depends on where you're at and when you're listening.
Maybe it's breakfast time.
It could be.
Maybe it's late night snack time.
It's breakfast time.
Whatever
somewhere.
time it is, go on down to Epcot's Food and Wine Festival. Hang out a lot over by Journey into the Imagination. They got a lot of good stuff over there.
That's where you'll find Bob.
You don't have to go anywhere else, really. There's plenty to eat over there. And that way you don't have to walk all the way around.
Save some steps.
Unless you have that donut coffee thing that and you're going to want to go everywhere. We're going to hit all 4 parks right now. Let's go.
Let's go to Fort Wilderness real quick.
We're going to do Tim and Don's 4-park challenge. Go.
In 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, they're all closed in an hour, Dad. Come on.
We can make it.
Oh, sounds good. You going down to Food and Wine?
I don't think we're going to have time to make it this year, but I never rule anything out because you just never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Hey, and by the way, everybody over at Indie Diz Meets, have a great time.
Yes, can't make it this year. We had a great time last year. I wish we could have. We got some other things going on.
Yeah, me neither. I got to work. So there's that.
Well, then there's that.
And then there's that. So, Tim.
Yes, Bob.
Is that all we got for Food and Wine?
That's all we have for Food and Wine, as far as I know.
All right.
I know we got some other stuff we need to talk about.
We got to talk about some stuff.
All right. I
will no longer be on the show after today.
I know.
Well, I know you know.
I thought you were waiting for me to say something. I'll be quiet. Let the floor be yours.
I think that's why the guard wouldn't let me in. Anyway, no, it has been over the past few months. I took a hiatus because we had a family member who was a small child that was going through some cancer treatments, and we were helping the family out. Our family, but we were helping the kids that are related, or that's their sister. And you kind of taking care of them and helping them out to ease mom and dad's having to deal with going to the hospital over and over again. And that is getting better. And I appreciate everybody letting me take that time off. And it's getting better for her. And but it has, given me some pause and some thought about a lot of things. And understand something, folks. Tim and I do this because we love doing it. It's a lot of fun. We absolutely love interacting with LooperNation and being a part of you guys' lives, and you being a part of our lives. We see you guys as family in a lot of cases. And but it on the other side of that coin is it's a lot of work. It's a lot of prep. I know it doesn't seem like we show prep anything, but there's a lot of work that goes into putting out the shows every week, doing all the social media, interacting with you guys, and sometimes we lose sight of other things in our lives because we're doing all of this, being a part of the LooperNation and doing the show. And I find that right now my life has taken a little bit of a turn. My wife and I are going to be moving from Northeast Ohio because of it, and we have to focus on that. And unfortunately, I won't be able to do the show because of it. And it was a lot of thought went into it. This was not a quick decision by any means, and I'm going to miss you guys. Now, that being said, you guys got my email. It's bob@ResortLoop.com. I think you're going to let me keep that?
We'll talk about that later. Absolutely. Yours forever.
If anybody wants to reach out, feel free. I'll be around. I'm still going to be, floating around social media. It's just, one of the things that I told myself that once we got started with this, and once it started to build into what has become just an incredible family and group in LooperNation and everybody on, in the podcast world, Disney podcast world. We've met so many friends and everything. But at any rate, one of the things that I promised myself was that I was going to devote as much time to it as I possibly could to make your experiences positive, and Disney, be a part of your Disney world. And it's my time is not going to allow me to do that now. And so instead of me putting half effort into it, or less than that, which is what it would probably amount to, I think it's best to walk away and allow Tim, because he's been carrying the water for the show since I took that hiatus, and doing a fantastic job, and I appreciate him. I appreciate his family jumping in, Dawn doing shows with you. It's been fantastic. I do listen. See,
I know you listen because you make fun of me constantly. No, I'm
just
kidding.
at work. Just at work.
I know.
Shh. So I just need to tell LooperNation. I just need to say to LooperNation that I love you guys. This has been some of the best times of my life. Doing the show with a guy who, Tim and I started out as co-workers. Somewhere along the line, we became friends talking about Disney. Disney brought us together in that way. Then you had to go and say, let's do a show. And
Why not?
I said, oh, okay.
I knew you'd
That was
bail
kind
at
of the
about
way it went.
680.
I
About
don't
680, I knew you would bail. You can't see things through.
Apparently.
Commitment issues. I'm kidding. I'm still kidding.
Tim is, we went from being friends to being friends and business partners. And, so we were coworkers, friends and business partners. Somewhere along the line, you were my aunt. I don't know what that was. That was a weird time in our relationship. But you have ended up being like a brother to me, and I love you. And I'll still see you tomorrow. So,
right.
Don't make it weird.
It's going to be awkward now.
But it has been my honor and my privilege to know you guys in Looper Nation, and I've become more than friends with a lot of you, and I appreciate that, and it means a lot to me that you guys are continuing to keep. I want you to keep Looper Nation together. I mean, it's a great community, and I don't have to be a part of it. I mean, I'll still be a part of it, but you guys know what to do. Just be nice.
Just be nice. Just be nice. Just be nice to each other. Be nice to Tim. He needs it. He's very needy. That's true.
Just be nice to him.
That's so true.
But I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this. I could not be more proud of the group, the community, the friends I've made, the experiences that I've had over the past 6 years. Millions of downloads. I just cannot tell you what that means to me, and I will never ever forget Looper Nation and you guys, and I will be seeing you around. Nobody's dying here. I just need to focus my attention in a different direction for now. So that's about it. That's all I got to say. That is all I got to say.
Okay, well, I just want to thank you personally, not just for Looper Nation, because it never would have become what it is now without you here. I do think we're brothers with the Disney blood and other kind of blood in there. We share a lot of things. When one of us has car problems, the other one has car problems right away.
Please don't tell me something happened to your car.
No, you're good.
Okay.
But I just want everybody to know, if you know Bob on any level whatsoever, you have a friend for life.
Well, thank you.
Well, one of the things over the past few years, we've each lost some people in our lives.
Yeah.
And I had one earlier this year. And Bob said, take as much time off as you need. He's got the show, and he did. He took care of that. That just takes a while. But I just want to say thank you for that. Thanks for holding everything together. And before I get all weird, you have a story I've been wanting you to tell on this show, and you got to tell this before you're off the show, because this is one of the best stories ever. If you're a Disney fan, please tell that story.
Okay, so a lot of you know that my son is in college. My wife and I are now empty nesters, and so which are one of the reasons why we're going to be moving. But at any rate, so my son calls me up. He said, Dad, he said, I'm in my Hebrew language or Hebrew writing class. He's taken a class in Hebrew writings. Mm-hmm. And the teacher's explaining all of this Hebrew writings to him. And my son raises his hand. This is why I love this boy. Mm-hmm. Raises his hand. And they're talking about how the Hebrew language, how it evolved into all of this stuff and to where it is today. And he raises his hand and he says, but where do the Phoenicians come into this? I was so proud. That was a proud dad moment.
Right.
And the teacher explained, well, he said, I'm glad you brought that up. I don't know if this teacher, the professor, is a Disney fan. I don't know if afterwards he laughed, but he said, That's true. So all of these languages had their own kind of way. It was the Phoenicians that came up with the actual way everybody was writing then, and so a standardized language. So my son was able to help everybody in the class understand that they should thank the Phoenicians.
Booyah!
Booyah!
That was awesome.
So I understand. All the parents out there going, you know what? We can either send them to college or go to Disney. Go to Disney.
There you go.
Because they're getting that education anyway. Just make sure they go to Epcot every now and then.
Awesome.
So yeah, great story. It was proud dad moment. Proud dad moment.
Awesome.
So how are we going to wrap this up? I don't even know how to wrap this up.
I don't know.
We do this.
Facebook, Twitter, website, Resort Loop Travel. Go.
Like us, rate us on iTunes. That always helps. That rating on iTunes, you guys don't know how much that helps. Don't forget to share this with all of your friends and family. Take care of my friend Tim, my brother. And go ahead, Tim. Do your thing.
Share the gateway to the magic.
And I love you, LooperNation. Did I read that right? Did I read all those things that you told me to say?
You didn't read the last line. You skipped the last. Let's flip the page.
Oh, Tim is the best podcaster in Disney.
That was just for you. That was just for you.
Okay.
Below that.
Wait a minute. Is this a bill?
That is, but don't read that either.
You charged me for every time I was on a show?
In the large font.
I don't remember that one. Anyway. All right. That's it?
That's it.
All right. It's weird.
It is weird. You got to say it.
See you, everybody.
You got to say it.
See you, everybody.
Now it's done. You're free.
Stop it. Okay. I got to go cut the grass. I ain't free to nothing.
Oh, way to celebrate. I don't know what that meant.
Anywho.
Interesting. All right. Well, there you go.
There you go. Well, thank you very much.
No. My pleasure. Thank you very much.
I will see you on Monday.
You will.